Have you ever been cumbered and careful? That's what we're reading about this morning in the book of Luke chapter 10. Cumbered and careful. Now, when the Bible uses the word careful, it doesn't mean like being careful that you don't get hurt or something like that. It means to be full of care. And to be cumbered means to drag around something heavy or to be distracted with loads of care. Well, that's where we find a lady named Martha. Now, we're going to compare her and her sister Mary as the Lord Jesus comes to visit their house. Luke chapter 10, verse 38. Now it came to pass, as they went, that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. But Martha was cumbered about much serving, and came to him and said, Lord, dost thou not care that my sister hath left me to serve alone? And Jesus answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things. But one thing is needful, and Mary hath chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. I love this story because what it is it's a contrast for us between the way these two ladies react. And I think that probably the majority of us, when we read this, we kind of, at first, we kind of tend to side with Martha. I mean, think about it. You got two sisters. They have grown up together, and they have probably had arguments about doing chores around the house before. I don't know about your house, but sometimes in my house, we have these kind of discussions. And so they've got company. And once again, I don't know about your house, but when we have company, it's real important to put our best foot forward to make sure that things are clean and neat and tidy and that we take care of our guests, and especially when it's dealing with the meal and the preparation and getting all the food ready. Now, anywhere Jesus goes, well, he's got his followers with him. He's got his men with him, his disciples that are going with him. So it's probably more than just him. And so you've got these men, and here's Martha, and she is concerned because she wants to make sure that she has enough food, that it's prepared, that it's on time, that everything is just so. And so she is just working and working and working, trying to get everything ready. And she looks over there, and there's Mary, and where is she? Well, it says she also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. And so Jesus in the living room, if you will, teaching, and the disciples are gathered around, and Mary is sitting there. And to Martha, Mary is being completely idle, and she's doing all the work. So she actually comes and she complains to Jesus. Dost thou not care that my sister hath left me alone? Bid her therefore that she help me. And Jesus' answer is so important for all of us. And what the story is not designed to do, I don't think, is to tell us that it's not important to care for guests. It's not important to get our work done. It's none of that. It's this choice that Mary has made because Jesus is teaching at this point in time. And he tells her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things. See, we all find ourselves in this position, being full of care, full of trouble at times. And we want somebody to help us. And we think that if somebody can come along and they can help us, well, what that will do is alleviate this care and trouble. But Jesus points something out. One thing is needful, he says, and Mary hath chosen that good part. And then he tells us, which shall not be taken away from her. Mary is attentive to the word of Jesus. That's what we all need. If we're careful and cumbered about with much care and trouble, what we need to do is we need to sit at the feet of Jesus. We need to hear his word. And we need to realize that when we do that, we're going to have something given to us that can never, ever be taken away from us. And so Mary's choice in this matter is the needful one. It's the good one. And Martha needs to learn to sit at the feet of Jesus and learn from him as well. I think we all do. God bless you. Have a great day.